Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday!
How are you?
I'm really good. I got
Yay!
some rest.
Rest is good.
Woo!
What are we talking about today?
Book report day.
Uh-oh.
So I wanted to show you a few of the essential books that I think you should have on your bookshelf as a magical practitioner. Just really good reference materials that are going to help you get more familiar with correspondences, how to do intelligent substitutions by looking up, okay, well, if mugwort, for example, does this and this and this in magic, but it's not as available right now as it would be in other seasons, what else could I use? What would be conducive to the same kind of magical work, yada yada. So these are a few of the books that I think you should have on your bookshelf as readily available resources to get you more familiar with magical practice from different traditions. So here's one. This is Blackthorn's Botanical Magic. Hey, Amy. This is an excellent resource, not only for the folklore and the history behind certain botanicals and herbs, but how they can be used to facilitate certain types of magic. So you go through this, you learn about how they have been used, how they are used in a contemporary context, and how you might be able to put together your own recipes and your own spells based on knowing a little bit more about what each of these plants can do. Another one is the Classical Guide to Crystal, Gem, and Metal Magic. This is a Scott Cunningham book. If it says Scott Cunningham as the author, it's a very user-friendly, very approachable, and not oversimplified, but simple way to examine certain elements of doing magic. In this case, crystals, gems, and minerals. Very good resource. There's got some I don't know if you can see it, but like, you know, there's the chapter on petrified wood. Super simple, very clear, and doesn't go too far into the rabbit hole of what's going on with that particular crystal. So you look at it, yes, that will work with what I'm trying to do. No, that's not really what I'm trying to do. Let me look for something else. Another one about magic in general. The practice of magic that comes from within and isn't necessarily connected to a spiritual philosophy or any religious practice, and that is Real Magic by Isaac Bonwitz. I first learned of the existence of this book from one of my amazing grad school teachers. Her name was Anne. Hi, Anne. And it came back up in my life when I started working here with the Magical Druid crew, because Bonwitz was also very involved in Druidry. This is an excellent guide for finding where magic occurs within you, how to access it, what your power really is, and what it can do, without having to attach itself to an outside source, to a deity or a spirit or something else that isn't intrinsically yours, which I really like. I like that philosophy. And then if you do want to look a little bit more at some of the history of magic, especially in the United States, I strongly recommend The Magic of Marie Laveau by Denise Alvarado, also a really wonderful person, beautifully researched, excellently written, and pragmatic. So we're learning about the history of this form of magic, this leader in magical practice as we know it right now, especially in the United States. And it digs deeper into some of the motivations for magic and the feelings of self-empowerment that come with it, and what it takes to become proficient as a magical practitioner and be able to really rely on your skills. Gorgeous book, loved it so much, really enjoyed reading it, and I think you should own it. A couple others that I don't have on hand right now. Catherine Ironwood's Guide to Hoodoo and Root Work. A little less available. I think it might have to be ordered online, so that one might be a little sketchier to get, but you probably have the internet. And then last but not least, another Scott Cunningham book, and that his Encyclopedia of Herbs and Flowers? I'm not sure what the title is.
I think it's just herbs.
It's the Encyclopedia of Herbs, Scott Cunningham. Another one that's very user-friendly. My favorite part of it is in the back of the book, there's an index that lists the herbs by planetary rulership, by masculine versus feminine energy, or yin versus yang, what they can be used for, protection, prosperity, love, dreaming, all of that stuff. And so with those lists, you can really find excellent substitutions for something that might not be readily available in your area right now. And that's my book report. Happy Wednesday. Hope you have a good one. Talk to you later.